What's up, guys? I'm Eli.
I'm Nick.
And we are Nothing of No.
We're watching the trailer for Andor.
I don't know what that is.
Whatever you figured out, you're going to laugh.
Yeah.
This is a show that it is a show, by the way.
Oh, it's a show.
Yes.
Cool.
This is a show that I've kind of not been thinking about for a while, and I wasn't honestly the most excited for it, but then I've heard a couple things, which we'll talk about after, that have gotten me excited about it. So
cool, yeah. This is a show that I feel like I should know, but
once you figure out what it is, you're gonna be like, I'm just tired.
Nick texted me today and he said, we're gonna watch Andor trailer, and I was like, cool.
Andor what?
Andor what?
Alright, let's get into it.
Hey, let's get into it.
This is not... What the heck? This is not what I was expecting.
Okay, so it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's how I know that name. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Cool. Great.
There he is.
They're so proud of themselves. So fat and satisfied.
Oh! Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Everywhere. They're watching me now. Soon enough, these days will end. There will be no rules going forward. People are standing up.
There's clones in the background.
That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Yeah.
Wow.
August 31st. It's a birthday present to me. A couple days late, but you know.
Hey,
so
talk to me about Andor.
I'm super excited. They announced what the time frame was going to be. It's supposed to be 5 years before New Hope, which is the same timeline as when the beginning of Rebels happened.
Right.
Ish. So, yeah, no, it's Rebels started 5 years before, as well.
Before New Hope.
They also announced that it's going to be 12 episodes, which is longer than any of the other Disney Plus shows we've gotten.
Yeah, twice as long as
And Kenobi hasn't even come out yet, but they announced 12 episodes for season 1 and 12 episodes for season 2.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, and they're supposed to begin production on it on season 2 this fall, right after it comes out.
Okay, help me remember, because you're the Star Wars guy. Andor, it's a planet, or is it a moon of a planet?
Cassian Andor is a person.
Cassian Andor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So in Rogue One, he's the
Cassian.
Yeah, he's the one who the first time you see him, he shoots a rebel informant in the back because he's not gonna be able to get away from the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and
I'm excited.
He's like a dark dude, and we're gonna get to see how he develops all of that.
Becomes Andor since he becomes Cassian Andor. Dude, this is exciting because there's so many. Star Wars has so many. It's such a great story and all the main characters, great story, but there's so many subplots that aren't even explored yet.
Yeah. That
we can explore. I want to know how many shows Disney's gonna do like this.
Right.
Which is exciting. Live action.
Yeah. Well, interesting you said that, because along with all the other news, they announced another new show called Skeleton Crew, and it's supposed to be set around the same time as The Mandalorian.
Oh.
And it's supposed to be a coming-of-age story, and they put out a casting call for 4 11 to 12-year-olds. So it's gonna be it's gonna be like Stranger Things Star Wars edition.
Nice.
So I'm super excited for that,
dude.
Okay, but yeah. So and it's set in that same Mandalorian Book of Boba Fett era. So then the
I like that they're
crossovers
doing.
and stuff. Yeah,
I like that they're doing everything in that era so they can.
yeah, and with Andor, those are 5 years after Return of the Jedi. 5 years before A New Hope is this, and that's whenever Rebels is. So you could theoretically have Hera show up, or Sabine, and some of them. You can't have Ezra show up necessarily in the first season, I don't think.
No,
but the rest of them.
But there's another season.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's another season, dude.
And they got Mon Mothma coming back, the same one who played her in Rogue One and Episode 3.
There's so much they could do with this, like bringing in Rebel crossovers.
Yeah, well, and I mean, like we're literally about to watch Kenobi, but like all the stuff in Kenobi could also there's stuff in that could tie over because Kenobi's happening a little bit before this, so there still could be some threads.
Yeah, there could be tie-overs.
Yeah,
and then like as they go on, they could bring in Ezra, like you said, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're about to have an Ahsoka show.
Yeah, you could have a younger Ahsoka. Yeah.
There's so many tie-ins.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about her being Fulcrum.
Right.
Like, and that's like a big deal. That's not just for the Phantom crew.
Yeah.
Or the Ghost crew.
Yeah.
Phantom Squad, I think is what they're called. Anyways,
I knew.
But yeah, no, I'm super like I wasn't. I've known about this show for a long time. I was never really excited about it, but
I didn't know this was a thing. You texted me today, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
It's been coming for a while.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I had no clue.
I'm super excited.
I don't know how I didn't know that. We talk all the time, but we haven't talked about that.
Yeah. Well, again, it's just not something that's been in my mind much. I'm like, I know it's coming, but I haven't really been thinking about it. I'm not like a lot of people really like Rogue One. I like Rogue One. I'm not like as big a fan of it as a lot of people are.
Which I will say, out of all the new movies, it was one of the better ones.
See, and I don't necessarily. I think Solo.
Out of the new movies.
Right, I know.
I agree. Solo is probably number one for me. Then it goes Rogue One, and
okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about.
Sure.
The Force Awakens. I like, but but
The Force Awakens had potential, and then the second two. Yeah. Anyway,
but I said like so I wasn't as excited. I was like, oh, but we already kind of know about this character and stuff. But I wasn't really thinking as much about like all the implications of like there's other people that he recruits at the end to go with Jen that he says we're saboteurs. We're basically bad guys on the good side. And we've done all this. If it's not going to be for good, we're going to go do some good now. We're going to throw away our lives and do some good. So getting to see those saboteurs, those assassins and stuff in action, like, and then that'll make Rogue One, I think, a better movie.
Yeah, just like Clone Wars did with the first three, or the second three.
And so I'm just super excited to see that. And, like, to see Cassian get to the point where he's like, all right, this guy is wounded. He's not going to be able to climb up this wall. I'm going to shoot him in the back. As he's like basically hugging him, and so it's like seeing him get to that point, I think will be interesting.
Yes,
and I really want to see Saw Gerrera because we've seen him a few times, but he wasn't quite as broken as he is in Rogue One.
You think they'll use the same actor?
Yeah,
I love that actor. Yeah, I love that actor. I don't know his name, but I love that actor.
It's Forrest Whitaker. Yeah. I think that would be awesome to see that. I don't know that they're gonna do it, but I think it would be really cool.
Yeah, I hope they do.
And I mean, even if you just use him to show like, because they're more his group is more militant rebels versus like the rebels that we see are more idealistic and stuff.
Right, and the rebels are so portrayed as the good guys, and they are, but like the good guys in the sense of like we stand for justice, we want to fight the bad guys, and then Saw Gerrera is more like. Yeah, I mean, we're dirty too, but like we're just trying to make the world a better place, but we'll get our hands dirty to do so. Yeah,
and I mean, like, Saw Gerrera fights his whole adult life because he is fighting in the Clone Wars to free his planet, and then immediately it gets turned over to the Empire once the war ends, and then he starts fighting the Empire immediately. Like, he wasn't one of these rebel cells that forms later. He starts fighting day one. So I would love to get to see him some more. And I feel like there's one other... I mean, like, there's tons of potential. Clone Wars stuff, cameos. There's, like, Bad Batch stuff. Like, yeah.
I didn't even know this was a show until today. I'm so excited.
And it comes out in August. You don't have to wait that long.
Excited. That's awesome.
Yeah. So like, yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of gap between Kenobi and that, but I mean, in the meantime, we're gonna have Miss Marvel and She-Hulk.
Busy, yeah.
So yeah, it's great.
Wow! Oh, I'm so excited. This is awesome. That makes me so excited for Star Wars' future.
Yeah, I think that with Kenobi and Andor getting to fill in those gaps between 3 and 4, because that's kind of the biggest gap you have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, besides between 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
But we're slowly working out from 6, and I want to continue like slowly moving forward with that.
Yes.
And then filling in a little bit of gaps here, you give so much opportunity for the Clone Wars stuff and the Bad Batch stuff to carry over, which is awesome.
Everything we've had from Star Wars that has filled in gaps has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm very excited. That's and I didn't know about it till today.
Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. I'm so pumped.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be reacting to this wherever it comes out in August. So, or I guess it's the end of August, the very last day of August.
Very last day of August.
But hey, it's still soon, so we're excited. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Bye, guys.
Bye.